Hello everybody and welcome back to FM23 with the Youth Academy only Guiseley save. We are at the start of season 30. That is unbelievable, isn't it? 30 seasons in this career. It could be the longest career mode I've ever had, I think, on Football Manager, but especially at one club. But it's been a really good start to the season. Let's go and have a look. Yes, hello everybody, welcome back. We are 8th after 9 games. This has been a remarkable start to the season. It's been fantastic. We've picked up points against teams I didn't expect to. Tottenham fans are loving life. They've just won 3 Premier Leagues on the bounce and now they're top with a game in hand in what could be their 4th consecutive Premier League win. And more importantly, we took a draw off them. We've taken a point off Tottenham as well, which is unbelievable. Yeah, 8th place. What a start to the season. It's just been ridiculously good. We've lost 1 game, which was a home to Newcastle, but we started the season with a 1-0 win over Leeds. We then beat Watford 1-0 as well. We drew with Crystal Palace 1-1, but we did get Bernard Sanusi sent off after 52 minutes, and then Crimson Mori rescued us towards the end in the 75th minute. We lost 3-1 to Newcastle. Yeah, a bit disappointing. We got it back to 2-1, but then they were just too strong and they got the win. We beat Southampton in the Carabao Cup second round. We then drew with West Ham, who we've not beaten in like 8 games, and we got a point off them, which is great. Carl Kennedy getting the goal there. Man City, we drew 1-1. Crimson Mori on the score sheet again to get us a draw out of that one. We beat Southampton 3-0 in the Premier League. We drew with Notts County, we beat them on penalties in the second round of the third round of the EFL Cup. But John having a bit of a strange game there, didn't you? Scored for us and then scored an OG and then it went to penalties and we managed to keep our cool during penalties. And then a 1-1 draw with Man United where Gareth Earl got us an equaliser in the 90th minute. I'm pretty sure it was 90 plus 2, I think it was, 90 plus 3. But yeah, anyway, it was very, very late on. So, lovely stuff. They missed the penalty in that one as well. We got outplayed, but it doesn't matter because we're picking up points. And today, we're taking on Blackburn. And now there isn't really any major news to catch you up on. Supreme Dave got a new contract. Jeff Hogg got a new contract. They're the main ones to really worry about. Nobody was sold. In terms of money, we've just had a few loans going out here and there. A couple of people have gone out, like Patreons and stuff. Fintan Straight's gone out on loan. And I think we're going to be sending out not Loic Newhouse, it was someone else who's going to be going out on loan as well. But we've sent Mark Mead out on loan to get some first team experience. He's actually coming on really well. He's 20 now, so we're sending him out to Southend to be their first choice goalkeeper to see how he gets on. Anthony Amezu, another goalkeeper, has been sent out on loan as well. But someone who isn't going out on loan is Carlos Victoriano. Our Portuguese young goalkeeper, 43 to 51 million pounds. I thought it was ludicrous when I put a 60 million fee release clause in his contract. Maybe not. He's 19 and he's worth 43 to 51 million pounds. He's stepped up as our first choice keeper in 5 games so far this season due to injury to Jan Petric. And those two are going to be rotating a fair bit, I think, this year because he is coming along nicely. And not only that, but his personality has changed again to fairly determined, which is awesome. It's gone from, volatile or fickle or something to resilient, and now it's gone to fairly determined. So yeah, it's all heading in the right direction, which is absolutely unbelievable. Now I don't know when we make the decision to say that Jan stops being our first choice. I'd like to give Jan another season. Towering goalkeeper is lovely at 6'5", but I'm not sure. I'm not sure we can hold on to Carlos Victoriano for that long without making him our first choice keeper, because he's definitely nearly there. And he's playing well when he plays, and he's still happy to be a backup at the moment. So it's proving pretty well. But other than that, no outs, obviously no ins, and a lot of the Patreons and channel members are stepping up to the first team. John Carpenter getting more games in the first team, even though he does score an own goal here or there. Xavi Edwards is up here as well. It's obviously Jan Petric, Connor, Alphakoff, Supreme Dave. Everyone doing well. Balinese balance on Nice, and the only ones really that aren't up is Kazushi, who is ripping up the under-21s at the moment, scoring quite a few goals, 8 in 10 in non-competitive. That's reminded me, the Papa John's Trophy. Yes, we won it, or our under-21s won it last year, which was very, very good. Yeah, they beat all these actual, adult teams to go and win it, and it was really good. And they're doing all right again this year. Looks like they're going to get out the group with Sunderland, Altrincham, and Port Vale. So hopefully they do pretty well. But yeah, the under-21s are having a very good performance. Finances wise, we're looking at really good. 242 million in the bank. We asked the board to upgrade our training facilities because they've dropped down to 19, but they said no, and they're not letting us do anything in terms of youth facilities, training facilities, anything like that. I keep asking for a new stadium every time I can, but they never really give us one. So yeah, that's about it. There's not too much else to discuss because it's not been that much change in terms of the squad. Finances, we're just getting loads of money every year, as you would expect. We're very safe in the Premier League at the moment. It's our best start to a Premier League campaign. We're into the fourth round we're in. I mean, we're playing Chelsea, so we'll probably lose that one, but we're into the fourth round of the Carabao Cup. And, win this game in hand against Blackburn, who sit in 18th, which means we'll probably lose. We're 5 games unbeaten. But win this game in hand, and we will go one place up into the European places, into 7th, because we're probably not going to score 5 and therefore overtake Chelsea. So, yeah, but jumping up into the European places is massive this early point in the season. And it'll be rude. So let's go into the game. We're going to play Blackburn. I'll sort out the team. We'll be back for kickoff. Okay, so we're going into this one in our 4-2-3-1. This is how we're lining up to start the game. Victoriano is going to get the nod. Hopefully I haven't given him the curse of the commentator, where normally I'd say how well a goalkeeper's doing and then they make a monumental error. But Victoriano is going to start this one in goal as part of the little rotation we're doing. Dyson at right back, Joseph, Xavi Edwards, Leach as the back four, Hayworth, Supreme Dave, Kennedy on the right, Neeson in behind Crimson Mori, and Alpha Koff on the left, which is good. I've just noticed I put Jeff Hogg on there with a slight injury. We'll put Kai Harding on there as our left back option to come off the bench. And then on the bench we've got Connor, John Leake, Kai Harding, Gareth Earl, John Carpenter, who's a little bit tired, otherwise would be starting in this one, Gregory Wigman, Balinese Balançon, Kiddy, and Goldson comes onto the bench as a midfield option as well. A youngster who did really well on loan at Dover last year and did well for the under-21s when he came back from that loan. So I want to see if he can step up because physically he's pretty good. He's got good leadership and flair from a mental point of view. So in the middle could be good. Can sort of pass. Got good technique, good first touch. And it's always nice to give more youngsters a chance. We're playing Blackburn, so we're going to start positively and hopefully get on the front foot for this one. And Goldson being called up from the youth team needs, look at 42 numbers given out in this squad. So it does show that we use our youth quite a lot in this save, as you would expect. And as we're waiting to get into the game, Ross, you're in. This is you, by the way. I can't click on you from here. But you are our assistant manager, and you are doing all the press conferences and talking to a lot of people that I don't want to talk to. So thank you very much for that. I want to win every match, and this is no different. So let's get out there and get this one done against Blackburn Rovers, who we will get into the game straight away. I'll pause it like I always do. We'll get back into sideline and we'll come down into slightly slower tempos. We actually have at times been struggling against the 4-4-2. I'm hoping that we can just generally overpower Blackburn, given our good form and given how impressive we've been up front. Now, this will be a good chance to not tell you about the second channel because we're about to score a goal. We're not. We're about to hit the roof of the netting. I'll tell you about the second channel now. Go check it out. We've got an FM23 playthrough on the channel, which is great fun. I'm really enjoying that one. And we've got golf over there as well. Go subscribe to it. I wanted to get to 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible. It's currently around 350, 400. So if you're watching this and you're not subscribed over there, go and check it out and give it a subscription. That would be lovely. It's free after all. And there might be a game on there coming that you just really enjoy. So who knows? On this channel, Tennis Manager still happening. We're waiting for F1 Manager to come out at the end of the month. Dyson's had a terrible header. It's fallen to Keatings. Dyson is to blame for that goal. And Connor Keatings, Ronan Keating's brother, has probably not even brother, nephew. No, like grand nephew at this stage. That was awful. That was absolutely awful. What is going on? Dyson with a shocking... It's always on camera, innit? People have to really F up on camera. It's really irritating. And we're going to get to half-time. And Blackburn, where has this come from? We've been really good this season. You come up against 18th place Blackburn when you're on a 5-game unbeaten run, and Football Manager random number generator goes no thanks as they hit the bar as well. Maybe we have to take the game to them a little bit. Maybe Blackburn is the sort of team where we should be pushing up higher. And look at that one shot. We've had one shot, and it was that one that went onto the roof of the net. So, I mean, I've got to say, this is awful. We're in the position we deserve to be, and it's awful. Point fingers, unacceptable. Point finger, you're not controlling the game. Point the finger, you've not been good enough in front of goal. Okay, right, let's push this up a little bit then. Maybe we do just go with the old slightly higher line, slightly higher up, don't drop off anymore, and then we get a complete forward up front to give us a bit more variability. And do you know what? I think, do we say both wingers stay forward? No, we don't. We'll leave that as it is for now. We'll go back to positive. And these guys have got around 15 minutes, I would say, to sort this game out. Otherwise, changes are going to be aplenty in this second half because we have not played well today. Dyson into Neeson. Looked like a foul. Referee says play on. Here's Liberatore out to Amori. Amori comes forward with it. Did I remember to up? Let's go for it. Let's really get in their faces. Ball through. Xavi Edwards reads it. Alphakoff. Back to Xavi Edwards. Into Hayworth. Looks down the left towards Leach, who's pushed up, but he can't get there. Jose Augusto covers for Blackburn. Gomez goes long, and we've got numbers back there. Edwards watches it well. Hayworth out to Dyson, who was at fault for the first goal. Kennedy. Back to Hayworth. Into Kennedy again. Kennedy's done well. The dock is in, and it's a good save from Gomez to keep it at 1-0 Blackburn. And are we just tightening the screw a little bit now? Alphakoff swings this one in. It's headed away at the back post, and Neeson will keep it alive. He gets past his man, Neeson, but didn't cross it in with his left foot. And trying to get it onto his favoured right foot, and it didn't quite work. And Liberatore comes forward. Leach wins the ball, but yeah, not enough to start a new highlight. But we are getting back into the game in this second half now, and I think we're going to make some change. Well, let's see how this highlight plays out, and then we'll make some changes. Joseph into Dyson. Dyson to Hayworth. Hayworth out to Supreme Dave, who's been pretty quiet from the Volante role. Maury. Hayworth. Dyson. This is much better football. Dyson from right back went for a shot, and it's an easy save for Gomez, and we need better than that up front, but it's going to be Hayworth with the header. It's not a very good header. Yelich is there. Chasing into Liberatore over the top, and Xavi Edwards has been done by pace, and Keatings is in, and he fires his shot past the post. It's the first real chance Blackburn have had in the second half. Right, we need fresh legs all around here, don't we? We need right, Supreme Dave off. Goldson is coming on. Hayworth off. Connor coming on. Andrew Neeson off. We'll go for Kiddy coming on. And a Patreon channel member coming on. Shadow Striker in there. Inside forward on... inverted... yeah, let's go inverted winger. We'll try and keep you a little bit wider to start. And then we're going to do both fullbacks, I think, because we like having new energy on the bench. So Harding on and Leak on in there as well. We'll give them a team talk. Go out there and make an impact. There is plenty of time. So... there is 20 minutes to go, in fact, as Blackburn just get that chance registered on the XG register. And, it's not really working as I wanted it to be. Let's be honest. Let's go a higher tempo, slightly shorter passing. I want to keep all that the same. I want to keep that. Let's throw it to the fullbacks to get us going a little bit quicker, much higher up, loads of pressing. Let's see what we can do with 10 minutes to go. Come on, guys. This is awful to lose to Blackburn. Well, imagine drawing with Spurs, drawing with all these sorts of teams, and then bloody beating. We've only lost one game this season, and it was to Newcastle, who are a good team. And now you get to this point, and you're like, oh, well, yeah, let's just give up against Blackburn because boo-hoo and all that nonsense. They've played better than us. They've put the two... and luckily, it's not the keeper's fault, but their only goal has come from a defensive error, which we've cut out of our game recently. Yes, they were the better team, but Brian Dyson in there getting a 6.7. Not sure I agree with that. But that, I called it at the beginning. You come back against a team that are low in the table for our 10th game of the season, with the start we've had, and Blackburn get points off us. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I'm gutted. We're going to leave it there. Really annoying. Goldson makes Guiseley debut. Vidal wants improved deal for him because why? He promised to be considered first choice goalkeeper and to remain so for the foreseeable future. Sack him. It's time you consider it's not really your place. Look, I understand why you might be reluctant. He's going to not sack him. So we're going to say, I'll try, and I'm going to put cup goalkeeper on there. And I'm going to go, yeah, okay, he's happy to be the cup goalkeeper. We'll get him down. He's clearly very good, right, with that price tag. So, again, down. He's lowered his minimum fee to 55. 55 million is still ludicrous for a goalkeeper, especially one that isn't actually our first choice. So, for now, we'll agree to that and get his contract sorted. But we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. I can't believe we lost to Blackburn. Look at these teams that we've been playing. West Ham have won the league, have won the Champions League, drew 1-1 with them. Man City have won the league, won the Champions League, drew 1-1 with them. Man United have won the league, won the Champions League, drew 1-1 with them. Tottenham have won 3 Premier Leagues on the bounce, we drew 0-0 with them. We're beating teams we should be beating and getting points off teams that we should probably be losing to, and then Blackburn bloody turn up and we lose one, or we go to Blackburn and we lose 1-0. Unbelievable. Right, we'll be back. Well, youth intake, I think, unless something drastic happens in the Carabao Cup and we get through towards the final, but probably youth intake day, which is a very popular episode amongst the supporters. It's got nearly 2,000 views on the last video, which is insane. So remember to leave a like, leave a comment. It gets more people to come and find this series as well. Go check out the second channel. The link will be in the top corner again, like it always is, or in the description below. And if you want to be a patron or a channel member and get your name in the game, then just sign up to the Patreon or the channel membership. It's that easy. It's going to cost you like $1 or $2 or something. But yeah, it's completely up to you. It all goes back into the channel, all that money. And if you don't want to do that, we all chat in the Discord anyway, where the link is in the description and you can access that for free. So thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.